Good day, grade 9 students. Today we're going to focus on judging the relevance and worth of ideas, soundness of authors' reasoning, and effectiveness of the presentation. In this time of pandemic, at the digital age, online media plays a crucial role as we obtain much of the information we need through many platforms available such as YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and etc. Each provides rapid dissemination of information, which also allows us to access news to keep us updated. But we have to remember that not everything we see or hear in social media is true. Therefore, we should learn how to assess and filter data before we react or believe in a certain issue. So let's begin with this activity. Take a look at the comic strip below. Let's read the conversation between the two characters, namely Clara and Mario. Clara says, "Have you read the Facebook post circulating online since April 2? It was confirmed that the COVID-19 variant has already reached our neighboring town, Lucban, Quezon. According to my friend who resides in the said town, the alleged person who tested positive is a medical professional who attended to a deceased patient. I am worried about my relatives who live there. I hope they are fine." Mario says, "I think you're worrying for nothing, because earlier today, April 4, 2021, I have read some news from Inquirer.net published by news correspondent Delphine T. Malyari Jr. Based on the article, the Municipal Health Office of Lucban had clarified the said issue. According to them, the mayor only wanted to quote one of the medical professionals who attended to the deceased patient that there is a big possibility that it was caused by a UK variant, but there is no confirmatory test performed yet. They have also added that they are already trying to process a genome sequencing of a direct contact of the late patient, and the local chief executive only wanted the residents to be vigilant and safe." Now, upon hearing the statements of Clara and Mario, which statements are more convincing, Clara's or Mario's? What are the things you considered in making your choice? What do you think is the impact of unconfirmed information spreading online? And what do you suggest to the readers or listeners? As we try to gather information from various sources or platforms to keep us updated, our capability to judge the truthfulness and relevance of ideas is imperative. We must remember that before we believe the articles or materials we have obtained, we should check first if it is factual or misleading. Thus, we must know the different tips on how to distinguish factual or truthful information from a faulty one. Now, let us discuss what relevance and truth means. Relevance is how appropriate something is to what is being said at a given time. When something is relevant, it means that it matters, and its relevance is clear, because to know the relevance of something is to know why it matters or how it is important. How about truth? Truth is something that has been proven by facts or sincerity. Now, let's proceed on the tips on how to spot factual or truthful information. First, you must consider the source. You have to investigate the site you are viewing or reading. Second, read beyond. Headlines can be outrageous in an effort to get clicks, so you should focus on the whole story. You have to read and look for the details such as statistics, date, name, etc. Third is check the author. Do a quick search on the author to find out if they are real. And next one is verify your supporting sources. We have to determine if the given information actually supports the story. Fifth one is check the date. Reposting old news stories does not mean they are relevant to the current events. So, it should always be updated. Lastly, check your biases. Consider if your own beliefs could affect your judgment. Now that you know the different tips on how to spot factual and truthful information, let's verify your answers on the first activity. Let's do the fact check by accomplishing the table below. Put a check on the corresponding box for each item if it was clearly provided by the speaker. The person who will get the most checks is therefore the one who stated truthful ideas.